We created this table in previous couple of videos. This table has width set to 100%. I'm gonna change this to 300 pixel. Save the file. You can see the table has the width 300 pixel. Let me maximize the browser. You can see the table is aligned to the left of the page. We can change this with the align attribute. So I'm gonna write the align attribute here and give the value center. Save the file. Let me maximize the browser. You can see the table is now in the center of our page. We can give the value right. Save the file. Maximize the browser. You can see the table is aligned to the right. Let me make this center. Center. Save the file. Okay. We can use this align attribute in the tr tag as well. So in the first tr or table row, which has 3 headings, one is serial number, another one is month, another one is expenses. So this first table row should have its text aligned to the left. So for that, I'm gonna write the align attribute and give the value left. Save the file. You can see the text serial number, month, and expenses moved to the left of the cell. If I give here right and save the file, you can see these texts moved to the right of the cell. Let me go to the second table row, this tr tag, and here let me write the align attribute, and let's say it should align to the left. You can see in the table that this one, as it is a table heading, it is in the middle of the cell, but this January and this $100 text is aligned to the left. So as I set the align attribute and gave a value left, so now if I save the file, you can see even the one is a table heading, it also moved to the left of the cell. Let me go to the third table row, which is this one, and it has a serial number 2. And in the table row, I'm gonna write the align attribute and give the value right. Save the file. You can see the 2 February and $80 text moved to the right. Let me go to the fourth table row, which has serial number 3. And in the table row, I'm gonna write the align attribute and set the value center. The 3 is in the center, but this March and $120 text is in the left. When I will save the file, look carefully that this March and $120 text will also move to the center. If I save the file, you can see the March text and this $120 text is also in the center of the cell. Let me go to the second table row, which has the serial number 1. And after the align attribute, we can write the v-align attribute. V-align means vertical alignment, and set the value middle. Save the file. You can see in the second table row, there is no change because this v-align attribute has the default value set to middle. And if I change this to top, look carefully. When I save the file, you can see this one, this January and this $100 text moved to the top. To showcase you this clearly, I'm gonna increase the height of our table. So let me make this 300. Save the file. You can see the height of our table is now 300 pixel. Now you can see clearly that the one, the January and the $100 text moved to the top. And again, if I make this middle, save the file, you can see these texts are in the middle of the cell. I can make this bottom, save the file. You can see these are moved to the bottom of the cell. Let me set this v-align attribute in the third table row, which has the serial number 2. So write the v-align attribute here and the value would be top. Look carefully. When I will save the file, the 2, the February and the $80 text will be moved to the top. So Control S, you can see these texts move to the top. We can use these attributes in th and td tags as well. So I'm gonna go to the last table row, and in the th tag I'm gonna write the align attribute the value would be right. I'm gonna save the file. You can see the 4 moved to the right. I can set the valign attribute and the value would be top. Save the file. The 4 moved to the top. And in this td tag, which contains the text April, I'm gonna write the align attribute and the value would be center. Save the file. You can see the April text moved to the center of the cell. And I'm gonna write the valign attribute, valign, and let's say it should be in default area, which is middle. Save the file. You can see it is already in the middle. And I'm gonna write the align attribute in the third data cell. So align, the value would be right. Save the file. You can see the $130 text moved to the right. And I can set the valign attribute as well, and the value would be bottom. Save the file. You can see the $130 text moved to the bottom. So that's how we can use the align and valign attribute to control the alignment of table rows and table data cells in horizontal direction or in vertical direction.